Goodwill brings to you the weekly share market update dated the 21st of January 2023. Talking about the corporate segment, we have shares of Just Dial jumped over 8% to hit 52-week high of 945 rupees and 80 paise per share on January 15th after the company's net profit surged 22.3% year-on-year in the December-ended quarter. In the past 1 month, the stock of Just Dial climbed over 13% as against 2% rise in the benchmark Sensex. Just Dial's operating revenue rose 19.7% year to 265 crore rupees in Q3 financial year 2024, while adjusted earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization more than doubled on a yearly basis to 60 crore rupees. As a result, EBITDA margins witnessed 1,054 basis points year expansion in Q3 financial year 2024 led by top-line growth and strong cost controls, both on employee costs and other expenses. The ultra-cap share was locked in a 5% lower circuit for the third straight session after the promoters reduced their shareholding in the company by more than a half during the December quarter. As reported by Money Control, the promoter shareholding was at 59.69% in the August-September period, which fell to 27.89% in the October to December quarter. Public shareholding increased from 40.31% in September to 72.1%. During this time, ultra-cap stock price surged from Rs 15 to 28 rupees. Several promoters pared stakes and booked profits in 2023 as the market reached new highs. The promoters, however, didn't disclose such trade. The ITI share jumped 18% to hit a new 52-week high 374 rupees and 80 paise on January 16 afternoon on high volumes. A total of 2 crore shares changed hands on BSE and NSE combined, way higher than 1 week and 1 month daily traded average of 30 lakh and 39 lakh, respectively. The stock has surged more than 245% in the last year, with most of the gains coming in the last 6 months. The stock has been volatile this month and has been rising since January 12, wiping the losses. The Newgen software stock was locked in a 5% upper circuit on January 16 after the software company reported a 44% year-on-year rise in net profit for the December quarter. Newgen software rose to 898 rupees and 60 paise, which is also a fresh 52-week high, after it reported a profit of 68.3 crore rupees and revenue of 324 crore rupees, up 27% from the year-ago period. The EBITDA rose 35% on a sequential basis to 77 crore rupees from 57 crore rupees. The margin came in at 23.8%, up 440 basis points from 19.4% in Q2 financial year 2024. Shares of Madras Rubber Factory, popularly known as MRF, touched the 1.5 lakh rupees mark in afternoon trade, extending gains for the 6th trading session in a row on the bourses. At this price, MRF became the most expensive Indian stock. Soon after reaching the landmark, the counter, however, paired gains and, by 2 p.m., the stock was trading at 137,711 rupees, up 0.8% from the previous close on the NSE. The stock had climbed over 53%, or 48,000 rupees, last year as against a 20% gain in the Nifty. Banking stocks saw heavy selling on January 17, as all 12 Nifty Bank Index names traded with cuts in the afternoon after negative commentary on heavyweight HDFC Bank's below per December numbers weighed heavy on sentiment for the sector. HDFC Bank, which takes up over 29% of weightage in Nifty Bank, dived 8.5%, putting pressure on the sectoral index, which was down over 4%. The weakness also rubbed off on other lenders, pulling them down by up to 4%. Shares of RT Industries Limited surged 5% on January 18 after the company announced it has signed a long-term contract worth 6,000 crore rupees with a multinational conglomerate for the supply of a niche specialty chemical. The contract involves the supply of the chemical for a period of 4 years, it said in an exchange filing. This is the second such contract signed by the company in the last month. On December 27, the company entered into a long-term, 9-year contract with a global agrochem company, with a revenue potential exceeding 3,000 crore rupees. Shares of Oracle Financial Services Software zoomed 20% on January 18 to hit a fresh record high of 6,103 rupees and 40 paise on the NSE. The sharp rally comes a day after the company posted robust earnings for the quarter ended December 2023. The company's net profit jumped nearly 70% on year to 740.8 crore rupees, and revenue from operations jumped 26% to 1,823.6 crore rupees. Oracle Financial provides products and services to the financial services industry and is a majority-owned subsidiary of Oracle Corporation. Its margins were strong in Q2 financial year 2024, with the operating margin at 46.1% and net margin at 40.6%. Shares of Poonawalla Fincorp rallied over 5% to hit a 52-week high of 520 rupees each on January 19 after the non-bank lender posted a 76% on-year rise in profit after tax in its December quarter, Q3 financial year 2024, on the back of better asset quality and interest income. In the past 1 month, the stock of Poonawalla Fincorp has surged over 12% as against a 0.2% rise in the benchmark Sensex. Shares of India Mart India Mesh Limited jumped over 5% on January 19, a day after the company reported in-line quarterly earnings. Its revenue jumped 21% on year to 305 crore rupees, and operating profit came in at 77 crore rupees, led by lower employee costs during the quarter. From a long-term perspective, India Mart is well placed for encouraging growth in light of the multiple long-term contracts it has procured from the world's leading brands, said Axis Securities. Richer revenue visibility also gives us further confidence in its business growth moving forward, the brokerage said as it put a buy rating on the stock with a target price of 3,000 rupees per share. Rail Vikas Nigam Limited has moved up by 57.61% this week with a change of 117.10 points. It has traded with a net volume of 629.121 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 320.35 against the previous closing price of 203.35. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 230.68, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 320.35 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 90.11. Indian Railway Finance Corporation Limited has moved up by 55.42% this week with a change of 62.85 points. It has traded with a net volume of 1.914 billion shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 177.25 against the previous closing price of 113.4. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 123.37, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 176.25 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 94.89. Ganesh Housing Corporation Limited has moved up by 49.95% this week with a change of 222.90 points. It has traded with a net volume of 10.183 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 669.15 against the previous closing price of 446.25. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 505.45, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 694 points this week. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 81.84. Nifty is currently in a negative trend. If you are holding short positions, then continue to hold with daily closing stop loss of 21,645. Fresh long positions can be initiated if Nifty closes above 21,645 levels. Nifty support levels are 21,502, 21,433, and 21,324. Nifty resistance levels are 21,681, 21,790 and D21,859. But Nifty is currently in a negative trend. If you are holding short positions, then continue to hold with daily closing stop loss of 46,506. Fresh long positions can be initiated if Nifty closes above 46,506 levels. Nifty support levels are 45,738, 45,418 and 45,195. Nifty resistance levels are 46,281, 46,504 and 46,824. You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.